too. Hey, Monica. Hey, Orion. Okay, y'all, look, I just had to come on here real quick. I'm at the mall. Hey, girl. Hey, y'all. Oh, y'all rolling in. Hey, look, Trisha has a new name, everybody. Trisha is Layla York, okay? Trisha got her name, sound like she on the valley, okay? Hey, Empress. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna pop on and pop off real quick. All right, you got it. Oh, I'm gonna pop on and pop off real quick. Cause like I said, I'm at the mall, so my daughter ran in to grab us some Starbucks real quick. When I get home, I don't know if I want to do animal spirit readings or what. Y'all can let me know. But I do want to do some. Hey, Junie Poo. I do want to do some more messages. June, you see Trisha's new name, Layla York. I said her name looked like she on the valley or somewhere. Down in the valley. So listen, y'all. I was like, this is the third time that one of my clients has reached out to me and has let me know, hey, positive, that they have won lottery winnings. So I'm going to post it in the community section, but one of my clients won the lottery this morning, and another one of my friends from Atlanta, I had a dream about her, and then I woke up and I looked at the clock and it said 3:44. So the next morning I let her know. She lives in Carolina. She lives in Carolina. So she let me know that she felt like, hold on, y'all. She felt like there was a message in me saying 3:44. So I was like, all right, bet. So she played the lottery and she played 3:44. Mind you, I gave her lottery numbers years ago when we first met. I was like just moving to Atlanta. And she played my tag number at the time, y'all, on my Honda. She played my freaking tag number because she kept saying it's something about your tag number, it's something about your tag number. She played my tag number and won. The same time that I told y'all when I went to the little lady who gave me the little $1,000 crystal, she was the one who, when I called her that day and I was like, somebody just hit me, I was checking my P.O. box on Peachtree Street. She was like, if you don't call the damn insurance company and get you a check. I was like, okay. So I put, she put a few stacks in my pocket by telling me that. So I guess it's my payback, because literally she went and played the Carolina lottery, and I have the receipts, look, as they say, look, on Love and Hip Hop and stuff. So she played 3:44. Nothing happened. So she said she played it again the next day because she know how magical I am. That was what she said. She played this shit the next day, y'all. Why did she hit for $500? So hey, Bonita. And so I'm saying that because we got to get tapped into this lottery. So today I'm going to do the animal spirit reading. And I feel like that will, because, somebody was telling me this. One of my old co-workers at Geico played the lotteries. When I told them what numbers to play, they would play and win. So I was told by my old, when I worked in accounting, when I left sales and went to accounting, my old accounting manager told me that if you dream of an animal, that animal has a number to go with it. And Bonita said, yes, we do lottery. Hey, Connor. So the animal has apparently a 3-digit number to go with it. When I tell y'all, I was putting money in my girl's pocket at Geico, they was hidden. I was scared to play because for me, so I have a few fears. One, of swimming, like, because I told y'all I almost drowned. To this day, we don't know who saved me, so I don't play with water like that. And number two, addictions like drinking and lottery, because my family on my dad's side are really big gamblers. They don't win like that, but they're really big. They go to the casino and the dog track ever since I've met them. And alcoholism and drug abuse in my family is very rampant. So I told myself to just not fall into that trap, to just not do nothing. So I don't play like that. So but I'm like, Spirit, are you trying to tell me something? And when my dad was on his deathbed, he gave me some numbers. And so I'm like, Spirit, you trying to tell me something? Do I need to be playing? Because I'm putting money in everybody's pocket. Layla York says, you've been talking about baby is coming out in Michigan lottery. Yeah, I gave Layla Trisha some numbers, and her numbers she had played, well, my numbers and her numbers were very eerily similar. So I am going to talk about it. Positive says, I understand. Orion says, I got lots of animals. I got the whole animal kingdom. You coming at me. And you know what's funny, Orion? You had me watching that baby monkey yo-yo this morning. I spent an hour and a half of my life that I cannot get back watching baby monkey, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the baby monkey, because the baby monkey was acting like a real baby, y'all. I was like he was rushing and stuff, and he was doing stuff. I was like, oh my god, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared of monkeys, but I like them, okay? But yeah, so I'm saying that because Spirit does give you messages as far as lotteries and things like that. And some people feel like Empress Daisy said 303. Yep, it is. Look, on the dash as we speak, it is 303. And the thing about it, y'all, is I really feel like Spirit is always giving us messages. So I'm going to be talking about that in my book. But the thing that I also want to note, the one time when we lived in Georgia before we moved here, the one time that we did play the lottery, my wife and I made, my wife, my daughter, and myself, we all bought a ticket. I made everybody buy one. The one time that we did play the lottery, it went like this. We were at the car wash. We had a car wash. I think we took the sticker off, but we had a little car wash membership. And so literally we pull up to the car wash, and I was talking about it because I'm like, babe, I'm giving the people at work the number. She was like, well, why don't you play yourself? I was like, okay. So I was like, but I don't know what numbers to play for me. So I literally looked in front of me at the car, in front of us at the car wash. I said, I'm going to play those numbers. And as I'm saying that, there is a car in front of me that has a tag number that says 1EGO689. Okay, just so y'all know. So I told my wife, I said, I'm going to play those particular numbers at the car wash in front of me. Did not get the ticket when we got home. Y'all, the numbers hit. The numbers actually hit. I swear to y'all, my wife can back this up. I'm like, what is it? So you literally have to be aware that Spirit is a frequency. Numbers are on a frequency. My daughter texted me and was like, Mom, where did you park? Mind you, I'm parked in the same place that I was parked in when we first went in the mall. These teenagers have no sense of direction, y'all. My son went to the airport and was trying to get on the train to leave to come back into the city. I'm like, did you ride the train on your way here? No, ma'am. Okay, so why would you have to get on the train on your way back? Okay. Anyway, y'all, so yeah, but I just wanted to talk about that. I'm going to put a lot of information in detail in my book. I went and bought myself a little notebook to kind of when I get channel messages like this, kind of jot some things down, and just kind of get the juices flowing. But I'm just very excited. I've been looking at places to stay in Meridian. My wife has been helping me look for places to stay. $10 a day is all it costs. I'm like, I'm ready, y'all. So it's probably going to be towards the end of this month. That way I can do a lot of stuff. I've been selling a lot of stuff at home, so I've been moving some energy around. I've had people come and picking stuff up. They're like, oh my God, this is so cute. My wife was like, you think you slick? Because one of the cabinets that I sold is really pretty. I got it from Hobby Lobby maybe 2 years ago, but it's a tall white wooden stand with colorful drawers, and I paid $115 for it. She was like, you sold that thing for $115? I said, heck yeah. She was like, okay, so you sold it for what you paid for? Yeah, it's still in good condition, and they discontinued them too. So Layla said, what number you got for today? I just told you 1EGO689. Let me see if I can show y'all. That's what's in front of us right now. The other two cards, if y'all notice, those cards right there are actually turned where you can't even see their tag numbers. But that one says 1 Ego 689, and then that one over there says 1 DTV 33. So I do feel like, you just have to catch the message. Thank you, Bonita. You just have to catch the message whenever spirit gives you something. You have to just be on it, because that's my thing is I just give my little money away, child. Can I get 5% finder's fee? Shoot. Yep, 1689. Which is funny, because 16, that's my birthday is 16. So yeah, but Layla says 1333. Yeah, so I just wanted to stop and just share this, because I literally right, I'm gonna play my numbers. Can I get my trip paid for Mexico? You know what I'm saying? Spirit, I'm gonna put that out there. Can I get sponsored from the universe? Okay. So yeah, I think my daughter is lost, y'all. I don't understand children. Like I tell my daughter, anybody that was born, no offense to any of you youngsters in here, but anybody that was born after a certain year, I question where thou comes from. I feel like these children are from somewhere different than where I'm from. Maybe that's why we all don't quite understand one another. But I'm going to go home, and then I will jump into some animal messages, because I had my animal cards pulled out earlier today anyway. So y'all, that's my little story. I was out and I was like, let me let them know, because I really literally I posted it earlier in one group that I'm in, the numbers, but what fell was 443, and literally before I could even get to the mall, I'm getting another client texting me and saying that. So I'm like, yeah, Bonita, it's a new generation, hon. Yeah, it's totally different. So if you guys want to pop back on shortly, I don't live that far from the mall, so I'm just gonna go home, and I have a couple of people that wanted more pictures of one of the things that I posted. I'm enjoying this money, y'all. It's so fun. If you ever want to make some money, sell some things that you have at home that you no longer love, no longer use. Clear out those junk drawers and cabinets. Clear some energy in your room, selling big pieces of furniture, and just keeping it light. That was my takeaway from being in Mexico, was keeping it light, and keeping it light and airy, and just kind of downsizing. Where is my child, Lord? Y'all, this gal probably just is lost in the sauce as I don't know what. Okay. Oh Lord. Anyway, y'all, I said that there she go. I don't know if it's gonna interrupt the live. Y'all, I can't understand. I'm telling y'all, I have no idea what in the hell be wrong with these young kids. I said, Naya, where do we get in front of TJ Maxx? Like, what are you calling me 100 times for? Like, seriously. I'm trying to I need to put my phone on the little thing. But yeah, y'all, that's all I wanted to say was I am going to have to hit this lottery, okay? Mama need a new pair of shoes, okay? Ain't that what the old people say, y'all? Mama need a new pair of shoes, okay? I need my trip paid for Mexico. Oh, thank you, Bonita. Bonita said, your car is gorgeous. Thank you, Bonita. This was my little dream car when I lived in Georgia. I don't plan on buying anything else. So if I move to Mexico, she will be coming with me. And I am not a big car person like some people are. I've had all my cars for years. I had my Honda for what, 7, 8 years? No, before I bought this car, I had my Honda for 7 or 8 years. So, I've had it much longer because I've had this car for 4 years. But yeah, I don't do car notes, so I like to get them, pay them off, and I'm done with them. So once my cars are paid off, I don't buy nothing else. So that's why I'm sitting on this. I thought about trading it in and buying something else, but I was like, why? Cars depreciate. Thank you, Bonita. yeah, cars depreciate, so it's like, you know, just go ahead and invest in something else. Real estate, that's the thing for anybody that's trying to figure out how to make some money. Investing in some real estate, getting some land. For, you know, you could get land for $1,500, $2,000 depending on what city and state you're in. And then it's called Citus, Citus. I went to real estate school. Depending on where you are, the location, that's how, you know, the land is determined, the cost of the land. But once you get you a piece of land, you could do anything on it. You could put yourself a little, you know, mobile home or RV on there and build, you know, hire construction workers to build, you know. Hell, if you only putting 50, you know, $1,500 a month into your home, you can build yourself a custom home. My wife and I've met several people who've done it. So, you know, that's the type of level that I want to be on. We did just recently invest in some land in Carolina, but yes, we need to hit that lottery first. Precisely. I want everything to be paid for from the Bank of the Universe. So tonight, let's do some animals. Hopefully, you guys can win you some lottery. To me, like if I win 500, I'm good. Um, but you know, like they say, you have to play to win. That's my problem. I do not play. So it's like, how do you expect to, you know, because I'm telling y'all, when I was like, in a matter of 2 days, two people, literally two people. I was like, this is, and the second client's numbers were 339, I think. But the what stood out to me was the 344. That just took me away because that was literally what time I saw on the clock. So when I'm telling you, spirit will send you a message, um that, you know, will send you a message that is so on point. Sometimes it's amazing. I'm talking about simply amazing. I could not believe it when she said that. I was like, okay, so I knew that she left Atlanta as well as I did, and she lived in Carolina. So I was like, let me go online to Carolina and see what's popping. And I swear, y'all, I looked it up, and it was the same day. I was, you know, this was yesterday. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Carolina, y'all can Google it yourselves. North Carolina, three, what is it? Three pick or something like that, whatever the 3-digit numbers is, and the number came up 443. It was the reverse, and that let me know too, because I'm always talking about binary codes and things. The spirit world is truly a reflection of this particular realm, so it mirror reversed it. So if you do get lottery numbers, play them in different orders, because I was told by my old supervisor at work that different orders pay out different. Monica says it was a pick 3. Okay, there it is. Empress said, oh, Black Goddess said she's in Carolina. Okay, yeah, Kai, that is pretty dope. Hey, Monica. Empress said, I like your attitude about winning. Like, you don't need it. You sure you're gonna win, so you're not too excited about it, but you're grateful. Maybe that's how I need to be. Yeah, because I feel like my family was pressed. Like, they would go to the dog track every Sunday, no sooner than they took their church clothes off, and they was betting on them dogs. And I remember one time I gave my granddaddy some numbers and he won. My granddaddy, remember I told y'all that was the first person I met when I first met my dad's side of the family. That first person that talked to me, because my grandmother, she was outside talking to my mom. And my granddaddy was like, baby, you can't never do nothing wrong, ever. My granddaddy had me so spoiled, y'all. But he got some numbers from me one time when I was a little girl, and he won. And they started asking me for numbers all the time. I don't know if they was winning or not, because they wasn't telling me, but I know my granddaddy gave me $20 one time, so I know he must have won something, because that was a lot back then. But this phone, Jesus, hold on, I got a little thing in here, but it would jump out of there. Shoot. So, yeah, y'all. So yeah, yeah, y'all. So I mean, I'm just saying, if you are really, you know, it is a certain attitude that you have to have, as well, when you're manifesting things. You don't want to try to do things from a place of desperation, and things like that. And do y'all remember we were talking about 444 yesterday? Because somebody who I did the reading for had three fours, had triple fours in the cards that I pulled. And then we were talking about Jay-Z's book, Jay-Z's album and my book and all that stuff. And I swear to God, I was like, you cannot make these things up. Orion says, my sister's boyfriend gave me an angel number 420, LOL, because it was 420 p.m., but he smoked Mary Jane. And see, he's still probably getting those downloads. Now, how did you get lost, 99?
No, because I thought you said you was pulling around.
No, I was saying that I was going to go outside and wait on you. Hand me a napkin out there, please. You see how they spelled your name?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kids JG. Empress said she remember. That's it.
No.
Okay. Empress said she remember. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, it's like, it's so crazy. It's like, it's beyond a coincidence. It's like you have a coincidence on one hand, and on the other hand, you have spirit just giving you something. And I always wonder, like the people who've won before, I always read, you know, their little testimonials and stuff. And they said, oh, I always knew I was going to win. I always knew it, you know. So I can respect that. I can dig that. And I have that same energy. Like I feel like I know spirit has something big for me. And I know whenever I talk to my dad in the spirit world, we're at an ATM machine or some big building. And I'm like always looking at it. And honestly, when I first moved here to Virginia, I went to DC and I was like, those buildings look like the same buildings that my dad is showing me in the dream all the time. June said that's her B-Day, 420. I'm saying like this is just so freaking crazy. Check the numbers on your receipts, people. They have numbers too, positive set. Yeah, because we always see numbers. My daughter and my son, they have a set of numbers that they always see. And sometimes when we're paying for stuff, it'll be their numbers. And so what's your numbers? Your numbers.
I got a bunch of them.
You got one?
A whole bunch of them.
Like you be like, you and Jalen both. They be like, oh, there go. When we go places, what's that say? Two. Let me see. 222. Okay. So 222 is another number for all of us actually, but it's so crazy. Yeah, positive is saying the numbers on the receipt. So yes, I'm gonna get home and I'm going to possibly do some animals. I don't know if this thing will even. No, it's making me rotate. I don't want it to come jumping down because I was gonna talk and drive because it's not illegal here to be on your phone. I'll talk a little bit because I really want to kind of get this out. So when I was thinking about the binary, the whole binary system that everything is set up on, it really makes me think of EFI and things that you put into the spiritual world. And I know that I burn ancestor money, I burn regular money, I make a lot of money jars and things like that. So recently, one of the things that I was kind of thinking about when it comes to manifesting money was just kind of like taking like an old checkbook or something like that. I was like, I don't know how that would work, especially if the account's closed or it's null and void. So I was like, what do? Do you take a check that you have? Like I had a live check that I never cashed when I closed my retail store. A check that's in my business name that I never cashed. It was like a refund for my security deposits back in Georgia. So I never cashed it, and I was like, okay, do I take that check? Do I add some zeros to it? What do I do? So I do keep that check though in my little money manifesting area. I do encourage you all to have one little place where you keep your little money work that you do. And like I said, get your bank dirts and things like that. A little shoebox with no labels. That's what I always say. Like you don't want to go putting it in a Louis Vuitton box or something like that, or whatever kind of shoes you got, because you're giving energy to that particular brand. You want to take like a plain box, decorate it really pretty. I have one that I have some little mirrors on it. I think that works really, really good as far as reflecting things from the spirit world. Also, you can put your herbs in there, put some more coins and things like that in there. Anything that has the energy of money, pyrite, bay leaves, money sigils and seals and symbols, money powders. And when they use the powders, they just use the herbs and the roots, and they grind them down with a mortar and pestle. I like to use gold and gold glitters and things like that. I think those are really, really nice. Again, you want spirit to be attracted to it, to come to it. That's why you'll see a lot of shimmery things, golds and glitters and quartz and crystals whenever you're dealing with the spirit realm, because you want to call down spirit, call money. They have incense, call money. They have sprays, call money, you know. We kind of talked about it before, but I do feel like the for whatever reason, the Asian money works really, really good. I like the Mansa Musa money as well, but the Asian money, and y'all know the name. I'm driving, I can't look and see what y'all saying, but y'all know the name. But that money burns really, really good. Hey, Pinky. Pinky says I wrote my check for $5 million. Yes, lodestone is good too. Black Goddess 4. And I think I mentioned that when I was talking about my money jars. So you do your lodestone and you feed them. You feed your lodestones with magnetic sand, all colors. I like the gold one. They have the gold one, they have the black one, they have, you know, little silver. You do all colors. They have money rice, child. They make, I think they take the rice and they dye it green. You can use like Easter egg paints or whatever, but they dye it green. You know, it's just so much that you can do from a prosperity perspective. They have the little feng shui cat that's waving that little gold coin. And think about that. Like, it's like the cat doing this. It's just waving all of that energy around and projecting it out there in the universe. It's clearing up the energy that's out there. And it's just constantly keeping that thing flowing. Because sometimes they'll have like a little coin in their hands. So it's just doing this. And it's just waving it back and forth in the atmosphere. And I'm not going to lie. Whenever I've gone in the past to a nail salon, they have had a legit altar set up. So I don't care what nobody say when people talk about, oh, you working with the 7 African powers, you working with this, you working with that, that's evil, that's this, that's that. No, it's not. Ask these other cultures, they have a legit altar. I'm talking about complete with fruits, you know, vegetables, incense, you know, money, candles. They play little music. They have little water features and stuff like that. June said I had the cats in my living room, and then and June said it's Jade Emperor. Okay, yeah, and see, and I think that's what we talked about it before. I said I like that one specifically because think about it, for those of y'all who are learning tarot, and I think I mentioned that in the other video as well. You have one emperor and you have 4 kings. The kings sit up under the emperor. The emperor trumps the kings, and he is all 4 kings collective. So think about if you're trying to call in money, you need the emperor. You need who got all the coinage. You know, I don't mean no harm. I like the other monies and whatnot, but I want the emperor money, the jade emperor. And jade, they wear a lot of jade, you know, in Asian cultures as well. And jade is expensive. I think I mentioned this before as well. I was at the why was I gonna say Botanica? Not no Botanica. I was at the pawn shop, and our pawn shop has very nice stuff. They have all kind of designer brands, and they have like $15,000-$20,000 rubies and emeralds and stuff. But they had jade bracelets that look like, you know, regular gemstone bracelets for $200. And I was like, are you kidding me? So jade it's something with that. You know, if you can get you a little piece of jade gemstone, I would suggest putting that in that money box as well, because, and I'm gonna tell y'all what else I got these years ago when I used to work in HR. I would go open up accounts for the companies that I work for, and I would get the bank deposit bag that they give you, the big bag that you put the money in, And I learned this from working in a retail store, and I still have the bank deposit bag from Juice to Couture, and we made $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a day. So I know those have some money drawing power. But I would take that bank deposit bag and I would keep my money in there. So, you know, just to draw on that energy. Okay, June. Yeah, let me know how much they cost. I'll cash out you because I want me some jade. I need some. Like, I feel drawn to it, but I just haven't found the right piece. You know what I'm saying? Black Goddess 4 says the Rose of Jericho. Yes. And whenever I recommend somebody to get the Rose of Jericho plant, I tell them be very careful with it because it can get really stale. So you want to make sure you're changing that water out often because you don't want to draw in any murky energy, okay? Positive said, yes, the owners have little altars in beauty supply stores and nail salons. I'm talking about in the money be flowing in back and forth like nobody's business. Orion said, I just seen a straw hat in the street pop up. Did you? Probably so, because y'all know how he does. I'm telling y'all, there's nowhere that I go that the Orishas do not follow me. I'm going to put a picture of my itinerary when I flew to Mexico, leaving Thurgood Marshall. My confirmation number had Oya's name in it. It was OAY, and then whatever numbers behind it. So I was like, okay, because the spirits know I don't like to fly, so they have to give me confirmation. So I always did butterfly when we land, like I did in Mexico. You know, it's just their reassurance to me that they got my back. But they tell me, you know, ahead of time, because I had a dream before we left of our flight. You know, like they show me things and they, you know, reaffirm things, reassure me about things or whatever. June said, let me know. Yeah, let me know how much the jade is, because I need something that, because when I buy certain pieces of jewelry, I like to wear them every day. So I want something that I can wear forever, like Cardi B forever. Y'all, this is where I live. I don't know if y'all can see much out here because of the it's not really a lot to see right now. I'm gonna go this way. It's not really a lot to see right now. This used to be a lot of trees. Everybody always tells us this used to be a lot of trees, but it is newly developed / a whole bunch of really old properties. And that's what I like about it. It's like a combination of new, but you have like old homes. This is where we were thinking. I need to get one of those little things people who film while they're out traveling carry. Okay, I'm where I'm headed before I go home. Over here, and then I'll go to the hizzle. But yeah, y'all, this particular energy, don't forget about that allspice for y'all money. Yes, and it's so funny because I just took allspice. The ones that I have, I get from the international market. They look like little bitty balls, and I just took a whole bunch of them. Anything hot like the allspice, Connor, is absolutely correct. So you have allspice, you have cinnamon, ginger, you have all of those things that are very fiery, because you have to light that flame, because money is hot, you know. That's why sometimes you get money, you spend it so fast, you be like, what happened? Money is hot. That money does not like to sit still. And when you're doing your money work, you also want to do the work for the money to keep coming to you, so that it's not like, oh, you get a bunch of money, next thing you know, you got a bunch of bills in the mail, you got to spend it all out, you know, pay it all out. So that's the kind of thing you want to keep in mind when it comes to the work that you're manifesting. Like even for love, you know, you could do hot, fire, passionate love, burning up red candles, but okay, at the end of the day, you're trying to get a long-term commitment in marriage, you're gonna have to do something a little bit different. You know, you want to, you know, want it to be solid. You want to solidify that connection, because you can get that passionate, hot, you know, come on, get me now kind of love. But if you want something that's, you know, long lasting, you're gonna have to do like something different. I think that's just the way my work works, but everybody's work works different. You know, everybody uses different energy that they pull down. Yep, the nutmegs as well. June said, yes, speak it. Yes, that's right. Layla says that her husband gonna need to know the ring size, baby. Yes. I'm gonna tell y'all, and I told y'all I've been proposed to several times. I've only been married once, and I was in a 10-year relationship with my kid's father. But I had a ring that I bought myself, and when I broke up with my kid's dad, and somebody was like, "Are you married?" And I said, "No." "Why you asked me that?" They said, "Because you're wearing a ring." And so I realized that I was like, you know what? I might be blocking my ability to manifest a relationship. At that time, I wasn't looking for one. But I was like just kind of realizing how things are symbolic and on a physical level, you know. So you do have to do certain things so that you can get, you know, certain things. I don't know why my lips have been so dry lately. But yeah, I definitely feel like it's especially right now. Let me put this back just in case it's illegal. I don't think it is. I know in Georgia it is. Lord, they got the signs everywhere. I'm almost at home now. But I definitely feel like when it comes to money, like I said, it is set up on a frequency of energy. It's a matrix, and once you tap into that particular money matrix, it just be like coming to you like so often that it's like wow, like you don't even expect anything different. So I feel like that's the frequency I want y'all to dial into, and I'm sure y'all feel the same way. But that's the frequency I want to share with y'all, like whatever insider knowledge that I have. So I specifically wanted to hit it with the lottery info. Why did my windshield wipers just randomly come on? I'll be telling y'all, whenever we have lives and stuff and we do stuff, like the energy just do all kind of stuff. Because look, I'm sitting here at the crossroads at the four-way stop. That's a crossroad, okay? Oh, okay, I know what's going on. So, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. Somebody died right here. Okay, they're gonna windshield wipers again. Sally A. Okuli, I shade to Sally. So sometimes weird things will happen because somebody passed away right there. There's some flowers right there. They renamed the little pole after Sally. So I shade to Sally. But when my wife and I come right there, sometimes our phone doesn't work. Like we have satellite radio in our cars, and so we'll be sitting in either one of our cars, and the satellite radio will just pause, which it only does that if you go under certain awnings and things like that, or like if you're in a car wash or something. So it will just randomly happen right there. So that's a highly energetic portal right there. I'm like, why did the windshield wipers just come on by themselves and go off real quick? That was random, but that's probably the energy. Black Goddess said I have that magical car like hers. Yes, I do. And it's so funny because this car, I told y'all the downloads and stuff that I used to get coming back and forth from work when I worked at Geico. I had the same car that I'm in now. So yeah, it definitely does. And the Honda that I had was super magical, and I had like a big piece of amethyst. Funny story, when I moved to Sandy Springs, remember I told you I moved from downtown to Sandy Springs, the guy that moved me had something in his truck, and he was like, I want to give you something. And I was like, huh? Because he had already tried to talk to me, and I had to turn the boy down. He was very handsome, now that I think back. Very, very handsome. He had some little light brown eyes and stuff. He was like, it's something that I want to give you, that I feel you would like, just based on some of the things I saw when I was moving your stuff. And I was like, okay, what is it? So he went out to the moving truck, and he came back, and he brought me a big piece of amethyst, maybe like this big. And I set it in my car. It's still in there to this day. Now we home. It's still in there to this day. So yeah, that's my other magical car. Yeah, Pinky said mustard seeds. Yes, y'all, I am so happy to share that with y'all. Hopefully somebody wins the lottery that's in our little group. Look, I'll 86 the finder's fee this time. Just this once, okay? Nah, y'all know how I do it. I really want y'all to win. Y'all my family. It's not that hot outside today. Monica said I'm learning something again. Yeah, there you go. I'm telling you, just keep at it. Um, keep at it. Yes, you will get a blessing. Yeah, I'm definitely Spirit has already shown me my job. My job is to. Oh, there you go, Layla says she gonna win and pay for everybody a trip. Ashe, we'll be there. Yeah, my job in life is I'm just the middle person. Okay, I'm just the mediator. That's always my job. I'm a consultant, HR person in the spirit world, just like I am when I do have a career. I'm always the liaison. That's what they call me. So I just tell y'all what spirit say, and for those of y'all who you know follow with that, y'all get what y'all what I'm saying, what they got for you. Pinky said, "Where's wifey?" In the house. Sometimes I just, jump in the car and go. My daughter starts school tomorrow, so we went and grabbed her some stuff. I said, "You don't need any school supplies at all?" She was like, "Ma, I still have stuff from middle school, and this is my senior year, and I'm going to college next year." That's how much I go hard in the paint for my kids. They still have stuff from middle school. They have supplies from middle school. So, but y'all know how, especially when you're a single parent, you overcompensate. So, mm-hmm. Yeah, Black Goddess for. Yep. So, y'all, I'm going to run in here and take pictures. Hey, Blue Table Talk. I'm going to take pictures of the this little candle holder that I'm selling. This lady said she wants to come and get it. So Jill said yes, I do the same. Yes, Pinky said virtual school in the building. And she's 17 now, so she can do her own thing. So it's not like I have to babysit her. Like, I do need to take her to the school to pick up her laptop though, because her laptop is very old. I was like, baby, you under 18, you don't get no new laptop. So I got her a MacBook from the flea market a few years ago, but it's still kicking. But the school is giving her one, so I'm gonna go pick that up and let her do her thing. She good. And I told her, like, her senior year, I was like, why are you taking math and stuff? You already finished all that. She was like, it's probably gonna be easy. I was like, girl, if you don't take you some band and some electives and stuff like that. Yes, Black Goddess Sports said, don't forget everyone, it's Papa Leg with S Tuesday. Yes, 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 yes. My phone Elegwa. And the thing about Elegwa, like I said, for and the all the Orishas, for a lot of us who have that Nigerian blood, that blood from Yorubaland, Benin, that whole particular region of West Africa. Not only are they Orishas, but they are our blood ancestors. Think about that. Think about the kind of power you guys have, you know, um, working on your side. And I know truly how powerful that is. Okay. I told y'all when I had my first house, Papa had a little shed already in the back set up, just waiting for him. That's where I would put his offerings. So you have to honor them and acknowledge them. Okay. Monica says, I have to babysit mine. I cannot wait until they get to that stage. Yeah, and the funny thing is, with me having mine so early, I don't know why I was in such a rush because I was like, what, on my 19th birthday and then 23 years old. So it was like I had to watch other people, you know, travel and, oh, I already got everything. I had to watch other people travel and, shopping just for them and doing stuff. And I was like, I got to figure this thing out because I want to do that too. So I had to figure out how to do certain things and incorporate my kids in it. Like, think about it. Your kids can, go to school from home. Y'all could be anywhere. If y'all go on a vacation, even if you just take a road trip and drive 2 or 3 hours from the house, get a hotel room, they still can go to school. That's the good thing about it. You working from home and they going to school from the computer child. And June said, yes, she has the Nigerian blood. Mm-hmm. Very powerful. Yes, Layla, we're gonna go live. I'm gonna put these things down that I just purchased, and then I'm going to send some pictures um, to Facebook Marketplace to make sure they know everything, what everything looks like, because they're coming to pick something up. And then I'm gonna jump on the line. Positive said, "Do you recommend us putting Papa items separate from our family ancestor altar?" I do, but if you only working with Papa, let's say for example, I do separate altars for everybody, and then I have a 7 African power altar downstairs with all the orishas. My ancestors have their own altar in the corner on a on a ancestor stand, and then the rishas are adjacent. Now if you are only working with Papa, for example, you're not working with Oya, Oshun, Yamonja, no, anyone else, and you're only working with Papa as the road opener, because he opens the gate to that ancestor world. So you can do right in the front of your ancestor altar, either on the floor or on the shelf or on the table or the stand or whatever. You want to put Papa right in the middle, front and center, and have everybody else either beside him or behind him, because you have to go through him first. So it just depends on who all you're working with. Okay. And June says he should be by the door, right? Thank you, Layla. Yeah, I got Papa out in all kind of places. So I do have him by the door. I have him outside in the backyard. And I do have him downstairs with the other Orishas as well. Let me show y'all something I got from, I always tell y'all, TJ Maxx and stuff like that. Places like that. Let me show y'all this. I really like this. I got this before we went to Mexico, but y'all see that Olmec head? That was like $12 at TJ Maxx, I think. So yeah, y'all, I tell y'all about these places and these things because I'm telling you, they go, well, y'all right there. I don't know if y'all saw that dragonfly. There you go. There she go. There go my mama right there. But I always tell y'all things that I work with because I want y'all to harness their energy. Okay. Bingo. Look, like little kids. Bingo. Mine is Yemo, y'all. What do I need to put on her altar again? So with Yemo, y'all, you want to do some shells. You can do, like, if you go to, like, some water collect, like, you live near the Mississippi River, right? But you can do, like, little ocean stones and pebbles and shells and stuff like that. Um, anything blue for Yemo, y'all. For whatever reason, my Orishas may be a little different from you all's, but you can see how you feel, what energy you feel when you are around something. But you know what I just got, Monica? The energy of you going to like pet store, like where you get like the little stuff you put in a fish tank, like the little aquarium pieces. But what I was gonna say was that my Orishas really like fabric. They like me to get them this exotic fabric and stuff, and like drape their statues in exotic fabrics and shears, and things like that. So, June says, I haven't bought an altar for Papa, but I bought 3 keys. So, yeah, you can do it. Papa's really simple. Empress said, I heard you shouldn't put your ancestors out in your room, but that's the only place I can put them. Yeah, that's what I was saying on one of the lives. Don't put them in your room. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do. Not everybody has excess space. I would say if you don't, I really like the idea of putting them in your closet, maybe, for whatever reason, or the bedroom, because it's just not a good idea to have your Egoon in your bedroom. It's just, like, I've tried it before. It was very weird. I can't even explain it. Then I've read it before, and then other people and I have talked, and we've all collectively, kind of agreed that it wasn't necessarily the greatest thing. So I definitely would advise against it. If you don't have an option, that's a little bit different. So, you know, you do what you can with what you have. They appreciate it, they respect it, you know, always. So, thank you, Pinky. Um, Empress says, I'm supposed to cover it. Oh, Lord. Um, Monica said, oh my God, I was thinking of that. Make a fish tank out of it. Yeah, that's exactly what I heard. Like, I've never thought of that before. And y'all know how y'all's ancestors speak to me. There is a tree across the street over there that is so outstandingly beautiful and magical to me. Very wise tree. That tree has witnessed a whole lot of things. With this being the original colony area in Virginia, and I just got chills. I do know that that tree has seen a lot of things take place as far as between, you know, the original colony individuals that, you know, came over to the Americas and versus the Native Americans. That tree has seen it all. Like, I'm just sitting here and I'm looking. Um, Layla says, I just ordered a fish tank. Empress said, I tried to put them in the living room, but my family was like, hell no. Yeah, it's too much activity in your living room. I can feel it too. Positive say I have a fish tank for them. hmm Yeah, the ancestors are very humble, Empress, to be, you know, called upon by you. I don't know if you had somebody that made homemade ice cream or custard or something like that. They're showing me, but definitely feeding them something would be a good move for you to make. I love that the tree of life, Pinky said. And I particularly, it feels so good outside. I particularly love to just collect some, you know, very native pieces when I go certain places other than national parks. For whatever reason, some of the national parks say, no, 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 no. You shall not take anything from here. And when you do take something from any natural site, always leave an offering, whether you're bringing, look at my mama just hovering over me. You always want to bring an offering. Um, Take 3 pennies, take, you know, a piece of cake, a little small plate of food, some liquor, some water, a candle, but you need to take something. You know, if you want to take something randomly and you're just out and you don't have anything to give, you know, just ask for permission. So, Orion said homemade custard. That does sound good. June says, my altar in my living room, but nobody comes to my house. And if they do, they don't come in. Okay, yes, June. So that's like your living room is lit. Okay, it's a portal. So let's be clear. You know, everybody has different energy, and you'll know based on how they respond and how things happen. Thank you, Orion. Yes, thumbs up, please. Empress says, I'm going shopping tomorrow for their food offerings. I'm excited. Hey, Christy. That is very exciting. Positive said, do you feel they want to be in the corner of my room? I don't think they want to be in the closet. You need like a cute little shelf. Positive. I just saw some in TJ Maxx. They were like $14, but they have like cute shelves, like the one that I have. I don't know if y'all have ever paid attention in the background. I don't really show the room that much, but sometimes you can see peeking up at the top. There's a little shelf over me. It was like 14 bucks. You know, something like that is what they're showing me. Okay. Pinky says I have a park directly across the street from my house. I feel it too, Pinky. June said it is, and I have a big mirror over the fireplace. Yes, it is very, very, very magical. Oh, Layla said her building is on lockdown. Empress said, positive I have them It's so funny. Yeah, you have to. Oh, I left my water in the car. Um, yeah, I just got something in my throat. As soon as I did that, I get really bad hay fever and sinus. I drank all my water. Excuse me, y'all. Ew. That is horrible. And I'm just standing outside having a full-blown conversation. I only come out here after I've taken all of my little sinus stuff. Let me take my butt in the house because they just cut the grass too. Empress said, Connor said, "Oh, y'all energy strong over here. Super windy, starting a storm." Everywhere. Um, everywhere. A lot of clients that I've talked to are in Alabama and places like that. They are getting storms. June says, "I see an image in the mirror." Oh, wow. Yeah, June, your house is very magical. Yeah, positive. I was saying you can do shelves, do shelving in the room. hmm That would be a good idea for you. Okay, y'all, I feel my left ear getting stopped up. Let me get my butt in the house. And I definitely don't need this with milk in it. I don't drink milk. Only occasionally do I do a Starbucks. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pour this out for Oshun or somebody. Because I took a sip of it on the way. And now my ear is like acting up. Yeah, the shelf, Empress, they're really, really easy to, go into your decor. And, you can just put your trinkets up. You can separate them, because like mine has 3 shelves. The ones I just saw had like 3, 4, 5 or whatever. But yeah, y'all, let me get in here. And you're welcome, Bonita. Let me get in here and I'm going to pop back on shortly. Okay, y'all? So we can see any numbers associated with them. Okay? All right, y'all are welcome. Thanks so much for watching. See y'all shortly. Peace and namaste.